There was a strike of garbage collectors in 1968 in New York. The strike lasted for 6 days, and it was a complete disaster. You know, after 6 days, the city had to say, all right, we'll pay you higher wages. We really can't do without you, because the emergency state had to be declared, etc. So this is obviously not a bullshit job. At that point, I wondered, has it ever happened throughout world history, since the invention of money, that the bankers went on strike? It took me quite a few months of research, actually. I started looking like, 5,000 years ago with the invention of money in Mesopotamia, and looked up all the way, and then I stumbled upon one example of bankers going on strike. This was, well, where else? In Ireland, 1970. And the Irish bankers were angry that their wages were not keeping up with inflation. So they said, you know what, you'll have it. We're going to stop working, and then you'll see just how important we are. Now, all the experts at that point, all the economists, they all predicted that this would be a disaster. It would be like a heart attack for the economy. How was Ireland ever going to survive without their bankers? So the strike started. From one day till the other, 85% of the Irish money supply was suddenly not accessible anymore. And what happened? Well, not much, actually. The strike lasted, in the end, for 6 months. So garbage collectors go on strike for 6 days. This strike lasted for 6 months. And after 6 months, the bankers came back and said, all right. We'll get back to work. What is the lesson that we can take from this story? Well, obviously not that we don't need money. I mean, money is a great invention. Obviously, we need bankers. Obviously, we need a financial sector. The Irish immediately invented a new one. But we can do without a lot of the speculation and nonsense and, frankly, just bullshit that's going on in that industry nowadays.